Hello folks, meet me again, Mr. Scary Exist. In this video, I'd like to tell you the true story. Don't you know that I can see them, but they can't see me? Only 1 out of 1,000 people had the experience to get in touch with me. Here is the story.
The night was thick with darkness as we set up camp in the heart of the forbidding mountains. My name is Smith, and my friends, Mark and Emily, and I had decided to embark on an adventurous camping trip to escape the monotony of our daily lives. Little did we know that our journey into the mountains would unravel a tale of horror that would haunt us forever. We pitched our tents beneath the towering pines, surrounded by an eerie stillness that seemed to cling to the air like a malevolent force. The crackling campfire offered the only source of warmth and light, casting dancing shadows on the trees that loomed ominously around us. As the night deepened, an unsettling feeling settled over the camp. The wind whispered through the branches, carrying with it a mournful tune that seemed to echo the secrets of the mountains. Emily shivered, pulling her jacket tighter around her. "This place gives me the creeps," she admitted, glancing nervously into the surrounding darkness. Mark, always the pragmatic one, chuckled. "Come on, Emily, it's just a forest. What's the worst that could happen?" Little did we know that the worst was yet to come. As we sat around the campfire, the temperature plummeted, and an unnatural chill permeated the air. I suggested telling ghost stories to lighten the mood, hoping to dispel the growing unease that hung over us like a heavy fog. Mark, ever the skeptic, rolled his eyes. "Seriously, Sarah, ghost stories? We're adults." But Emily, her eyes wide with curiosity, urged us on. "It's just for fun, Mark. Lighten up." Reluctantly, Mark agreed, and we took turns sharing tales of spirits and hauntings. The fire crackled, casting eerie flickers on our faces as the stories unfolded. Unbeknownst to us, the shadows in the forest seemed to grow darker, as if the very trees were absorbing the tales of the supernatural. As midnight approached, a strange hush fell over the mountains, as if nature itself held its breath. The fire's glow dimmed, and an unsettling stillness enveloped the camp. We exchanged uneasy glances, a silent acknowledgement that something was amiss. Suddenly, from the depths of the forest, we heard a faint, haunting melody, a distant piano playing a melancholic tune that sent shivers down our spines. The music seemed to beckon us into the darkness, its ethereal notes echoing through the night. "What in the world is that?" Emily whispered, her eyes wide with fear. Mark, the bravest among us, stood up. "I don't know, but I'm going to find out." As Mark ventured into the shadows, the melody grew louder, weaving through the trees like a spectral symphony. Emily and I exchanged worried glances before reluctantly following him into the night. The forest became an intricate labyrinth of twisted branches and shadowy pathways. The piano's haunting melody guided us deeper into the mountains, each step laden with a growing sense of dread. The trees seemed to close in around us, whispering secrets that sent shivers down our spines. After what felt like an eternity, we stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an ethereal moonlight. In the center stood an old, dilapidated mansion, the source of the haunting melody. The piano, untouched by human hands, played on its own, the keys moving with an otherworldly grace. We stood frozen, unable to comprehend the surreal scene before us. The mansion, long abandoned and swallowed by nature, loomed like a ghost from the past. As the piano played, the air became charged with an unsettling energy, as if the very essence of the mountains had awakened. Mark, his face pale, muttered, "This can't be real. It's like we've stepped into a nightmare." The mansion's doors creaked open with an agonizing slowness, revealing a yawning darkness that seemed to beckon us inside. Against our better judgment, we entered, drawn by an irresistible force that seemed to manipulate our very will. The interior was a tapestry of decay, a grand staircase wrapped in vines, shattered windows that whispered the secrets of bygone eras, and a suffocating silence that echoed with the weight of forgotten memories. As we explored the mansion, the piano's haunting melody followed us like a specter. Each room seemed to harbor a different era, frozen in time, as if the mansion itself were a living entity with a story to tell. Unearthly whispers brushed against our ears, revealing fragments of a tragic tale, a tale of love, betrayal, and a soul condemned to linger in the mountains. As we ascended the grand staircase, the melody reached a crescendo, resonating through the mansion with an otherworldly intensity. We entered a room at the top, and there, in the dim moonlight, we saw her, a ghostly figure seated at the piano, her fingers moving gracefully over the keys. Her eyes, hollow and mournful, met ours, and the melody became a lament that spoke of a love lost to the cruelty of time. The ghostly woman spoke, her voice a haunting echo in the stillness of the mansion. "I've been waiting for someone to hear my story. The mountains trapped me in this cursed mansion, and my soul has lingered for centuries, unable to find peace." We listened, captivated by the tragic tale that unfolded, a tale of forbidden love, betrayal, and a soul condemned to wander the mountains. The ghostly woman, Isabella, had been a pianist in life, her heart entwined with a love deemed unacceptable by society. Her lover, a young man named William, had perished under mysterious circumstances, and Isabella, accused of his murder, had fled into the mountains to escape the relentless judgment of society. In her despair, she had sought refuge in the abandoned mansion, where her spirit remained bound to the piano, playing the melody that had once been their shared secret. Tears filled Isabella's spectral eyes as she recounted her tragic fate, the weight of her sorrow palpable in the air. She implored us to help her find peace, to uncover the truth behind William's death, and release her soul from the mountain's grasp. The mansion, once a haunting enigma, now bore witness to our shared mission. With a newfound sense of purpose, we delved into the mountain's secrets, unraveling a web of deceit and betrayal that spanned centuries. As we explored hidden passages and deciphered cryptic messages, the mansion seemed to come alive with echoes of the past. The walls whispered fragments of long-buried secrets, and the very air seemed to vibrate with the energy of unresolved mysteries. In our quest for the truth, we uncovered a conspiracy that had condemned Isabella to a fate worse than death. The true circumstances of William's demise were a dark tale of greed and manipulation, orchestrated by those who sought to protect their societal standing. The closer we came to the truth, the more the mountain seemed to resist our intrusion. Unseen forces manipulated our surroundings, creating illusions and obstacles to deter us. Yet, Fueled by determination and a shared commitment to Isabella's plight, we pressed on. As midnight approached, the mansion seemed to pulse with an otherworldly energy. The ghostly apparitions of Isabella and William appeared, their love transcending the boundaries of time. The haunting melody, now infused with a bittersweet resonance, enveloped us like a spectral embrace. In a climactic confrontation, we confronted the malevolent forces that sought to keep Isabella's spirit imprisoned. The very mountains seemed to rebel against our presence, unleashing a torrent of supernatural phenomena. Isabella's ghostly form flickered, her eyes reflecting a mixture of fear and hope. "You must break the curse that binds me to this place. Only then can my soul find peace." In a moment of revelation, we uncovered the final piece of the puzzle, the location of William's hidden remains, concealed by those who had conspired against them. Guided by the spectral apparitions, we braved the treacherous mountainside, uncovering the truth that had eluded Isabella for centuries. As we unearthed William's remains and laid them to rest in a solemn ceremony, the mountains seemed to sigh with relief. The mansion, freed from the weight of its tragic past, crumbled into dust, leaving behind a clearing bathed in the soft glow of dawn. Isabella's ghostly figure appeared one final time, her eyes now filled with gratitude and serenity. "Thank you for releasing me from the shackles of this cursed existence. May your journey through the mountains be blessed with light and redemption." With those words, Isabella's spirit dissipated, carried away by an otherworldly breeze. The haunting melody, now a gentle lullaby, lingered in the air before fading into silence. The mountains, once a realm of darkness and secrets, embraced the first light of dawn with a newfound tranquility. As we descended from the mountains, the forest seemed to exhale a collective sigh of relief. The unnatural chill that had clung to the air dispersed, replaced by the warmth of a morning sun. The trees, once ominous sentinels, now stood as silent witnesses to the redemption of a tortured soul. Our camping trip, intended for adventure, had become a journey through the heart of darkness, where the mountains themselves held the keys to unlocking a tragic tale of love and betrayal. Isabella's spirit, freed from the confines of the spectral realm, could finally rest in peace, her haunting melody replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves in the mountain breeze. As we left the mountains behind, forever changed by the harrowing experience, we carried with us the weight of a shared destiny, a destiny entwined with the haunting secrets of the mountains. The world beyond the peaks awaited us, but the echoes of our encounter with the supernatural would linger in our memories, a testament to the enduring power of love and redemption in the face of darkness.